Right. All right, man. We live and back in full effect for another episode of APF Podcast, episode 140. It is the most phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach. And it's your boy going forward. I hope you guys are having a good day. You know, it's gonna be nice, a little quick thing because I'm a busy man, obviously. So let's just get right into it. So, first things first, man. We got the All Star rosters. You got the All Star roster. I guess I'm guessing that you already know the rosters. You see
I
what
know
they look
this.
like.
Look, I know LeBron has a better team as usual.
So that's what we're gonna get.
I mean, look, man, he
First
has
thing is right.
Giannis.
He
He
has
literally
yeah
has
he has
Giannis, man. He's got Giannis, Steph, and like Nikola Jokic or something. He's got like those guys. Got like three of the top five players. His team is
he's
literally better.
I think he's got like the 4 out of the 20 top scorers in the league, including himself.
Literally, KD is a horrible picker, man. Literally a horrible picker. I mean, I swear his
He
picks
got
are so garbage.
he got Luka Don on the bench and Chris Paul on the bench. People that can
Yeah,
pass
but
and create for themselves.
he got Giannis and Steph, while Embiid got Embiid and Morant. Like, it's an L, man. It's an L. It's
And
okay.
he's got DeMar DeRozan on there.
Like, Team LeBron. Team LeBron. You've got Giannis, Steph, LeBron, and Jokic. Literally four of the top five players in the league with DeMar DeRozan, who's probably the best player, coming from last year to this year in terms of improvement. Then you've got Luka. You literally got Luka, man. This team should win. I mean, you got
And he got James Harden on there also.
bro. And all what you got Embiid, Morant, Tatum, Wiggins, Young. Man, they're about to take an L, man. Whatever. This is such a lopsided All Star teams. If these guys actually played, they would get smashed into oblivion.
Bro, y'all's gonna drop like 35 on their head on the 20th.
Yeah. If you have Giannis on your team, you're gonna always win because Giannis is gonna make sure he scores all the points.
He has like a career average of 27 for like the last 6 All-Star games.
Yeah,
He
because he
really
can
gets
slam
30
dunk
points
and
per
all
game
these
because he's
dudes
that
trying to do
overpowered.
it. You never do. He can just run and dunk on everybody. So it ain't no problem. Even though, and he actually plays somewhat hard. And then you got Jimmy
He
Butler,
always play hard. He always do.
Luka, Chris Paul. Like, man, this team is crazy. Oh well, I guess I'm not surprised. Look, until somebody new gets picked first, LeBron's always gonna win. Like, it really is like that. I mean,
But the
it's
funny
gotta
thing
be
is, why
fair.
did he not pick Steph? Why'd you not pick him?
I mean, I get why he had to pick Embiid because he had to counter Giannis with Embiid. I get
Okay,
it.
yeah. But
You
Embiid is
have to
slow.
counter.
Embiid is slow on the he's slow on the perimeter. So Giannis can literally
Yeah,
blow
my
by him in
thing
like
is,
2 steps.
my thing is to not pick Jokic is just insane. You allow LeBron to get the best of both worlds, which is one really quick, fast, tall guy, one and the best, big man in the league. I still think he's better than Embiid, in my opinion. But you allow him to get that guy with the best shooter of all time, with a first team All NBA DeMar DeRozan. That's what he's going to be this year. I think a first team All NBA, probably the first one other than LeBron at that position in literally forever. You know, I mean, the only one who's probably supersede LeBron has been Kevin Durant, and that's not even that often itself. So, because they're both counted as threes. So DeMar DeRozan looks like he'll probably first. He should be first team All NBA this year at that
Well,
position,
no,
which is
without a doubt, the way he
so
improved from
you get
last season to this
yeah.
season
So
is
you give LeBron basically four All NBA first team players. Him usually a first team All NBA player. Then you allow him to get Luka, another first team All NBA player, with Jimmy Butler, a possible second team All NBA player. Like, even maybe Chris Paul's second team, his team is stacked. Man, it sucks to be second. If you second, you suck, man. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing, man. You just screwed. You got what? Embiid and Morant, maybe Andrew Wiggins, Devin Booker. I mean, his team is just not. It's just not. Going to be second. I mean, it's going to be a close game anyways because most of the game they just kind of jack shots up anyways, willy nilly. But we'll see, man. We'll see though.
So
But
yeah, I mean, I look at his team. I'm like, yeah. I mean,
to me, the
Durant got some
most
cold players on his other team, but it's just when you look at LeBron's, he's literally got an All NBA team on his
he
there.
really does. But the most best thing about that entire thing was literally the Kevin Durant James Harden saga, where KD was like, "I'm not picking Harden," and throughout the entire TNT, you need to go watch this on NBA TNT. They full draft everything. That it's like 20-minute video. It was incredible because they were at the end. You had Charles Barkley and the whole boys, making LeBron laugh. You had Ernie when they came out from the first break saying, "We're black," or whatever, and then continue to say that the entire thing. Those guys, that's the best show, the best leading show to any of all the sports shows, man. The best one. The best one. Like they
Yeah,
really are.
it's the best one by far, man. People were even saying Ernie should have a Grammy for what he was saying.
Yeah, and then Charles was out there being like, "Yeah, Katie, I get you. Yeah, yeah. If you don't come, if not with this, you can leave your ass open." you know, um, and then Kenny was like, "Yeah, Katie, you need some size," and Katie's like, "Yeah, yeah, I need some size. I need some size." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so he picked
Rudy
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert
Fuck that shit.
over James Harden, really? Yeah, really? Because I don't want that dude. He wanted to be gone, you know." And we find out that James Harden was out there doing his night rider stuff. The last month he was there on the road trip, so he was already checked out. And there's just so many things that you figure out now once Harden left. Some people there's reporting saying him and Harden, Kevin Durant and James Harden had a difference of the team culture, with Kyrie Irving, all that kind of stuff. So it didn't take very long for the big three to break up and for issues to arise. And they've lost 10 straight games. If people don't know this, the Nets have lost 10 games in a row because they literally are a horrible team. How long will it
But
be before Ben Simmons plays? And then don't forget the games that Kyrie can't play. So they're gonna lose a lot of games. It's gonna take a while. That trade was won completely by the 76ers because the Nets can't win that trade. How do you win a trade? How can you win a trade where one of the better players is not going to play every game? Like this is ridiculous. And then you bring in Ben Simmons, who going to take a couple weeks, who still can't shoot, who literally did
yeah,
nothing getting better.
so funny thing about that, I seen let me see, let me get that post. Yeah, no, okay. So it was like the worst possible NBA player. Ben Simmons' confidence, mentality, skills, shooting, contract, willingness to improve, and ability to perform in big games.
Literally,
literally all true.
this guy,
Can't
that trade was dumb. But I mean, they have made I mean, I get it. Again, they had to eventually trade him. I guess they waited until the last moment. I honestly don't really know if they really believe that he would play for them. But we find out that he was mad at Embiid for not having his back. I mean, Embiid. You should have seen Embiid when it finally happened. He was very happy that he was gone. He said, "Look, man, the regular season we were dominating. Yeah, in the playoffs we are having some trouble, but I thought we could get through it. But I'm just happy that the guy is gone. He couldn't hide it. He did that meme on Twitter. Like he was over Ben Simmons because he's like, Ben, I can't believe you really did all this strictly because I told the truth.
who made a meme?
Joel Embiid, if you go on his Twitter,
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
on
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah,
that makes
he
sense.
did a meme with the guy in their suit. So, you know, he he was very, very when they asked him questions about Ben Simmons, he said, "Look, I'm very happy he's gone." And even though yeah, we had some trouble in the playoffs, if you look at our overall record, we were dominant. And that's the truth, they really were. But, Ben couldn't handle like two answers. One guy said if things change when you wouldn't lay up the ball, which is true, so true. And then Doc Rivers was hit with the question that he couldn't. He said the truth. I don't know how you just lost to the Atlanta Hawks, who this year are just now getting hot. You lost to them.
Okay, we're the Atlanta Hawks are like 10th right now.
Yeah, they just got to 10th. Last year they were hot, and you are out here and lost to that team in 7 games. Okay, Joel and then I'm sorry, Ben Simmons did absolutely nothing in the fourth quarters, and it was true, except of taking it like a man and being like, man, they right, man. I really did. I really past the ball when I had Trey Young running at me, knowing that he may hit me. I guess that's why he did it. But to just shut down like that and quit on your team and shut everything down was just so disgusting and horrible. Joel Embiid having the best year of his career, and you do this dumb shit now. Okay, well, we'll see what you're going to do on Brooklyn too, because teams are going to do the exact same thing. I don't think he understands. You're not going to have Kyrie Irving every game to be able to, you know, what I would say is take off the stress of teams playing the way they played you in Philadelphia. You're going to play 4 games, depending. Since the Nets, I think, are going to be the road team in literally every game they play. Um, which actually helped them being the road team. Because if they're the road team, then Kyrie can play more of the games.
Yeah,
But yeah, he can play more of the games unless it's Toronto. I believe if he plays like Toronto, he can't play that game because they don't allow people who don't have the vaccine in. So depending or not,
yeah,
but
yeah. If you notice in Toronto, they don't have nobody there.
yeah. So he won't be in that, but it may actually help them that they are going to be the lower seed team in almost every series because that means he can actually play, the majority of the games, 4 out of the 7. But I still think it's going to be hard. He hasn't played well himself, and he's been indifferent to the team. Uh, so it's unfortunate, but that those are my thoughts on the trade and the entire moving part of everything, and that James Harden was really scared for public backlash, even though we all know that you still kind of asked for it. Like how he really left this team after 1 year. I just want to know what happened. Was it the losing? Was it Kevin Durant wasn't really with him on the same
The
page?
crazy
I
thing
mean,
is, he was top 5 for like the almost the first half of the entire season, and all of a sudden
yeah,
they're like
they
eight
were so
eight
good.
seed. You were so good. Now they're 8 seed right now.
I'm like, dude, of course. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was just once he got Kyrie, he was like, I'm really sick and tired of playing games when this guy won't be here because he won't do the vaccine. I think that's part of it. I really do think. I think he was like, I'd rather have Joel Embiid, who has a vaccine, will play literally every game, than sit here and play with a dude who plays every third game, and then the other guy I had with me is gone for weeks. I'm not going to sit here and wait for weeks for that. I'm just going to go up in the standings and enjoy Joel Embiid, who can then help me even more. So I get it, but Kevin Durant's got a tall task because
He's
you know,
because right now he was when he was now he's on he was top seed now they're sitting in 8th place right now.
they're
So
literally eighth.
uh,
People, they don't understand, man. I'm just saying that single game they can lose. I don't know how we have to wait until Ben Simmons gets there, but right now, as currently, even if the game's in Brooklyn, he can't play that game. Let's not forget now, if the game's in Brooklyn, he can't play in Brooklyn, Kyrie. So it's very weird. It's gonna be so weird,
So
you
every
know.
time you step in Brooklyn, just know the Brooklyn Nets are handicapped because
They're handicapped.
one of the stars got traded, the other star is not going to play right now. The other star is injured, and another star can't play because don't got the vaccine. So
Yeah. They did get Seth Curry though, which is a good pickup. Very good pickup. And Andre
very
Drummond.
yeah, very underrated. But both are very
Yeah.
underrated.
Yeah, that's gonna help them a lot. And he's gonna have a lot more to do on that team though as well because you know no there's gonna be games where there's no star on their team. There will be no Kyrie, obviously not right now. There'll be no Kyrie, no Kevin Durant or Ben Simmons because they're all Ben Simmons going to be weeks. So who's going to take up the slack? That's when they're going to lose games. We'll have to look at the standings because there's a lot more trades that happened before, but this is really the big time trade that changes things. But I don't know how far they're away from being 10th seeded team when Kevin Durant finally returns.
For
Whenever he does.
okay, right, they're like three. So the Nets are eighth, and the Hawks are 10th, and the Hornets are ninth. So basically, the Nets and the Hawks are their records are the same, but switched around. Nets are 29-26. The Hawks are 26 and 29. So the Hawks
Okay.
will have to win, and the Nets will have to lose
Okay.
to switch places. And the Hornets are a wild card because they're 29-28. So if they start winning, the Nets are already at a disadvantage, which gives the Hawks
They're
more
only a
advantage
game.
when they
Yeah.
start winning.
Yeah, they're a game behind the Nets, which is big because if the Hornets are able to, yeah, the Hornets are able to do it, actually, then the Nets would get Kyrie for that game. Um, the other teams that I'm seeing here, oh yeah, another big trade that I liked which was interesting, was the Tyrese Halliburton for basically Tyrese
Oh yeah,
Halliburton
why the fuck did they
for
do
Demontis
that?
bonus trade that
Why did
happened.
they do that? We should have traded Marvin Bagley the junior. He's not performing like how everybody thought he was going to perform when he got drafted. Why did they trade somebody with such a value, with such a future value that could have brought a lot to the Kings to help out De'Aaron Fox? But you keep Marvin Bagley Jr. I only
As
Marvin Bagley
well.
Jr.
Um,
Has not even performed well
Basically half
this year.
game, but you know, Sabonis and Fox coming in as a team. How's the Kings going to get better? Trade away Buddy Hield too. Buddy Hield's going to a horrible team over there, but he'll be able to get some playing time, I guess.
Bro, this man is a number 2 overall pick, and he has digressed this season.
Oh yeah, Marvin Bagley. Well, who are you talking about?
Yes, Marvin Bagley.
Oh, Marvin Bagley
He
got
has
to do.
performed. He's played
Well, part of
decently.
it was Luke Walton would never play him. Like never would play him. He'll only get like when Alvin Gentry became the interim guy, he actually played him like 20, 25 minutes to actually give him some time. That was his issue. His issue has been injuries and playing time. And the injuries are part and parcel with the playing time. But then when he's not injured, he doesn't play either. So as you saw, he went to the Pistons where all they do is acquire a bunch of young people,
Oh
young
yeah,
guys.
and do nothing.
I'm telling you, Jeremy Grant is not going to be on the team. He wants that big contract. He's not going to get it. They clearly are going young, 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 young. So he should think about leaving or understand he's going to leave. But I'm very impressed with the Timberwolves. The only Timberwolves at this halfway point are a very good team. I don't know if they did any trades. I actually need to look at the NBA trades that happened. But damn. I mean, there were so many trades. Um, Obviously, CJ McCollum went to the Pelicans because the Pelicans are trying to actually make the playoffs, which is cool. They're
Well,
actually trying to make playoffs.
well now Now Damian Lillard, as if he wasn't alone already, now he's really alone.
Yeah. Also, just for the James Harden part, as you knew, he had a 2-year deal with the last year being a player option. He is opting to that option, so he will make $47.3 million. So good for
I
him.
mean, it's in my opinion, that's a smart move because he hasn't really found a home since Houston, and he's being traded around like crazy. So I would have done the same thing too, and that is take the money because ever since I was in Houston, been doing good. Had a chance to get to the finals, couldn't get to the finals. Went to Brooklyn, couldn't really get it done against the Bucks. So now I'm just gonna play in playing the for 76ers and you know collect my money and see where it goes from there. Because
Yeah, man.
I mean I don't know, man. James Harden, I don't know. James Harden's just been passed around like a blunt these last couple of years. Hasn't really found a home. And
Yeah. I just wanted to say a little something. Don't forget Caris Verdigo to the Cavaliers. I think that's a very, very impactful trade. This guy was very good in what's her face in Indiana
Pacers.
Pacers. He was very good, and it's funny how the Indiana is obviously looking to be I guess a bad team this year. They literally took the expiring money of Ricky Rubio, which makes sense. He's not going to, it's a 1-year deal, but I think with Levert and Darius Garland, they can really do something there with those two guys. So it's good. Kevin Love is looking good too.
But the
Uh,
Cavaliers are surprising me.
yeah,
These boys are second right now. Just when I thought that he was going to turn into part two LeBron-less, part two LeBron-less Cavs, they fucking turn on and just say, I'm just go be second.
yeah,
I was like, what? These dudes are these dudes are second place. What's going on? Ain't no way. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe when I seen this. But what other trades happened?
What else apart from those
I'm trying
trades?
to,
Well, we know Enos Freedom over there is probably
not
done in the
that cocksucker.
NBA. Yeah, they're
Don't
probably
get
done.
right.
But
Westbrook should have got traded. That
yeah, but there's nothing to trade them for. Who's going to pay that money off? That's what we say. I say, of course, he should have been traded.
I did see a video on this guy like Cash reacted to it, so obviously I watched it, and what he was saying made completely sense. Just I don't even gotta go into details, but basically what he was saying is how Westbrook Westbrook increased the pace for all the teams that he's been on, but then he increases the amount of turnovers that they get.
Yep.
And when he was on before the Lakers traded for him when he won the title, they was like the best defensive team. Now you would think that you got Westbrook on your team, you're gonna defense improves. Their defense is like they're like bottom tier. They're like the bottom 5 or bottom 10 in defense. So that means they're not playing defense.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Like Westbrook has been a bad defender for literally for years. So he's literally been probably net negative for every team he's been on as a defensive player. It's right that they should have traded him, but you would literally have to pay probably a majority of that money, and the Lakers already have no money, so they were kind of screwed. Um, Maybe next year they could probably trade him to a bad team who's willing to take on that $40 million and pay it, kind of like Ricky Rubio. Maybe John Wall with. I think did John Wall still in the Rockets? That's another one I was thinking about. if they actually paid off his money because nobody would pick him up because he's making so much money.
Yeah, because at the time he was
But
playing good.
yeah,
But
I'm just saying, John Wall. I'm just saying, John Wall or Russell Westbrook. I'm just taking John Wall. I know
oh
people
yeah,
like
oh yeah.
pick Russell Westbrook. I'm not. I really don't want to take Russell Westbrook at all. Russell Westbrook is what bad. I mean, okay, he does all this energy, but you're telling me John Wall. John Wall is a much more natural point guard. Actually willing to pass the ball. That's just me. I just have no interest of about Russell Westbrook or John Wall. I just think John Wall would fit better because he really is a point guard. He's got the same speed and all that. He can get to rim like Westbrook, anyways, and he also ain't going to shoot them bricks like he did. I just think, look, why not? If they 44 for 41. I mean, it's not working. I would have tried. What? And I mean, I saw here the Lakers declined to offer John Wall, Russ Westbrook in 2027 first rounder.
For John Wall.
I don't know, man. I mean, very similar to Westbrook. 44
Actually,
this year,
I would have done
47
that trade.
scheduled.
I would have done that trade.
I would have done it. Yeah, I would have done it too. I would have been like,
Oh, they trade. Oh
what's
yeah, the
the
Mavericks
point?
traded Porzingis
Oh,
Porzingis for Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans.
yeah, that's a good trade.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
a good one. That's gonna help out Luka.
Yeah, Porzingis has been absolute horrendous and literally has been hurt majority of the time anyway. So why would you want him on your team? And he can go to Washington and be bad over there. Plus, people didn't like Spencer Dinwiddie on that team, so that was another thing that I read about. That Spencer Dinwiddie wasn't liked by the guys over in Washington. Montrezl Harrell's gone too. He went to Charlotte, which is good for them, for like Ish Smith and Vernon Carey. Don't know why I remember that, but I remember that. So that's another trade. Dennis Schroeder's on the Rockets too. I think he'll be bought out sooner. And it looks like
Bro,
your
he
favorite
should
team, the Lakers, are
leave.
going to bring him back though.
He should just leave at this point.
Well,
He
they have
should
to
leave
buy
the
him
league,
out.
man. Nobody respect that man.
Who?
He doesn't he has no value to his name like that anymore. I
Oh,
mean,
Dennis Schroeder.
yeah, because he was on the Lakers, then played terrible. He was on the Celtics, didn't do anything. Now he's on the
He
Rockets.
played well for them though. So
Mm,
you know,
yeah, but
the Celtics. Now you're talking about Celtics. They got Derek White from the Spurs. That's a good trade.
yeah, I did see that they got Derek White and the Spurs got Josh Richardson, Romeo Langford, and first round pick for 2022 and the first round pick swap for 2028. So
Yeah, Josh Richardson sucks. Ain't gonna care.
they were bro. He traded the Rockets traded Daniel Tyson got 3 play. Bro, I'm done. That's I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Like, oh yeah, Daniel Tice. Yeah, because I think Brad Stevens is the general manager, so probably loves Daniel Tice. That's what I always think. I'm like, why would you bring him there? Well, of course you did, because you love Daniel Tice. Like, okay.
And see, yeah, they brought. So they're gonna just trade. He's gonna get traded again. Don't worry. I'm not worried. He's gonna get traded again. The Bucks got Serge Ibaka,
Oh yeah, that's a good pick.
so that's
Because
another
Lopez
defensive
hasn't played
presence.
all year. I don't think he will.
That's another defensive presence to help out with Giannis and
Yeah,
the front court.
if he can stay healthy, then he really will be like a boon for them. That's the issue. He wasn't healthy on the Clippers, but I read a great statistic was that the Clippers were 18-7 when Ibaka, Leonard, and George all played and were healthy. They were 18-7. The team worked. It's just that health wasn't permitting. It's kind of like the crazy stat where we found out that when Greg Oden, Marcus Aldridge, and what's it called?
Oh yeah,
And Brandon Roy all
They were
played.
52-10.
They're like 52-10.
Yeah,
Like they were a
yeah,
top two team in the conference when they played. They played 72 games. I'm sorry, 62 games. They're 52-10. That team was really good. It's just that hey, he wasn't healthy. So a lot of things come down to health, man. If you're, you know, but if he can be healthy for the Bucks, then it would work out because he can play with Embiid. I'm sorry, he can play with Giannis. I'm sorry, Giannis, and be that 1-2 punch. He can be the shooter while Giannis can he can spread out the floor for Giannis even more. Basically, introduce back that Brook Lopez block shots as well. They got rid of Dante DiVincenzo. He got traded to a different team as well,
he got traded to the Kings.
to the Kings. Yeah, because he's still injured. He hasn't came back yet. So I get why they let him go. And I think that's all the major ones. I think that's all the major ones. All the notable trades at least that happened. The
The
buyout
more
market,
important ones.
yeah, the ones that I think are gonna matter in terms of teams being better for the playoffs and stuff. Obviously, we got the buyout market. We'll see what happens there. Nobody important. But like I was saying before, Dennis Schroeder looks like he'll be going back to the Lakers. Lakers are interested in bringing him back.
Please
It's
no.
gonna
I'm
be
cutting off the stream right now if that happened, man.
look, man.
God, God
They may
no.
bring him back.
I've
They're like
already dealt with that saga before. He literally played 29 minutes and did shit. Did
well, they need some
shit.
scoring anyways.
No,
They,
no.
they need some
You're
scoring.
loving this. You just want him to come on my team so he can do 29 minutes again and do nothing. No,
He ain't
it's not
gonna
happening.
he ain't gonna even play that many minutes. If Westbrook actually plays good, then he won't play that many minutes.
That's the problem. Is he gonna play good? that's the problem we're dealing with right now.
He really played those minutes last year so bad. Man, the
He
playoffs
really
exposes
played
who
that.
you are.
That one game just pissed me off completely. He played that one game and did nothing. He
I think he
ran
got
around for
cooked
30
up.
minutes like
That's the
Tony
thing.
Snell.
Yeah, that's the thing though. He played all those minutes, then got cooked by Steph. I mean, that was funny. Steph cooked him and he played all those minutes. You
I
know,
know that
it's
that
one
was
thing
in
if you do
Phoenix.
nothing. It's
That was in
nothing
Phoenix.
to get cooked by the other guy.
No, Devin Booker
You
was
know.
cooking him in Phoenix when that one game where he
Oh
played
yeah,
30 minutes and did nothing.
yeah, they got Torrey Craig back for what it's weird. So you let go of Torrey Craig, whatever. He's free agent. Then you bring him back. Obviously, I guess you need some more defense. They traded Jalen Smith to the Pacers over there. He was on the trading block for a while. They already said they're kind of looking to trade him, so it makes sense. That's probably why they gave him more minutes to try and get somebody to entice to take him. So he's gone. Um, yeah, that's from them. The Heat did nothing at all. The
I
Bucks
mean,
they
they
don't
don't need
know,
nothing.
huh?
They don't need anything.
It's true. They don't need anything. Just interesting. And remember, they're number one in the conference. No Bam Adebayo yet. He's not come back yet from injury. So we'll see when he gets back. Um, it's been such a long time since we've heard about
Oh yeah,
heard
Bam.
of.
Since we heard about Bam, one of one.
Yeah, it's just. Oh yeah, we can talk about the 3-point contest has been decided now in terms of all the people.
Oh, oh yeah, that is a
All the
was
people.
interest
I
was
know Luke Kennard's in there because he kept talking about
I
it.
know CJ McCollum is in there.
Yeah. So Steph Curry won the one from 20 last year's one, and so he's not there. It'll be Desmond Bain, CJ McCollum, Fred
Ew,
VanVleet, Trae Young. Huh?
ew, Desmond Bain.
Oh, Desmond Bain is a very good 3-point shooter.
He don't look like it.
Watching, when I just found that League Pass is like $15 for me now. So much cheaper.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it's really cheap. Luke Kennard, Zach Levine, and Carl Anthony Towns are the people I'm going to pick right now. I like me. You know what? I like Carl Anthony Towns. I like Carl Anthony
I like
Towns.
Zach Levine. I'm gonna pick Zach Levine.
Okay. I like Karl Anthony Towns. I like that. I think he's gonna do well. I think he's gonna do well. I really do. What we got? What else? Oh, skill. Okay, so we got skills challenge. Yeah, Team Antetokounmpo and Team Rooks. Oh, I'm sorry, Team Cavs and then Team Rooks. That's it. Three teams. I'm done.
I mean,
I
it
still think
depends
it's
on
gonna
it
be
depends on
one
who can
person
shoot.
doing one thing. Huh?
I mean, who's going to be shooting? That's the thing.
Yeah, who is gonna be shooting that team? That team's a horrible shooting team. Jesus.
Especially from the onto the Kumpos, because none of them can shoot.
Yeah.
None of them can
Yo,
shoot from
man.
lick.
I think Giannis is gonna be one that shoots. I think Giannis. He has to be the one that shoots. There, the other ones can do the layup, cheese, and going around the thing, but he should shoot. Everybody else, it's Darius Garland may probably do the shooting, and then
I mean, I
maybe
say
Scotty Barnes.
what the Team Rooks. I'll give Team Rooks that
I'm
victory.
gonna give it to man. I kind of like Team Cavs. Look, I can't pick Team Antetokounmpo because I don't know how they're gonna shoot. That's
That's
just the thing.
exactly. That's why I'm not picking them
They
because
have
I
to
don't know
shoot the
how they're.
three, man.
Yeah, because I don't know how they're gonna shoot the three. I mean, Young's got better, but I don't know. I don't know about the other
Hand,
two because the other two can be the ones to shoot the ball. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna pick them based off of the shooting reason only, and I'm
And
gonna
don't
give it to
forget, you're gonna have to quick shoot too. It's not like you can just sit there and set up and shoot. You're gonna have to shoot that thing kind of quick because of the way the thing works. So yeah, we'll see. But
uh,
yeah, that's and then but the
well, who's
most
gonna win
interesting
this
thing,
the dunk contest?
the dunk contest, they have let me see. Let me see. They have Juan Toscano Anderson, Obi Toppin, Jalen Green.
I say
Personally,
Jalen Green. I say Jalen
I'm
Green.
here for Obi Toppin. He got to give me something. He doesn't play any game. He doesn't play any games ever. Really, when I watch him, he never fucking plays. So he needs to hit me with some heat right now. I need that.
Bro, I mean, Jalen Green looked like he can hit a mean dunk,
Look, man.
hit
You know what?
some mean
I'm
360s
just
right
happy for whoever to give us because ain't no way nobody's going to top the Aaron Gordon, Zach Levine, the greatest dunk contest of all time, the best one of all time.
there. Oh no,
No,
there's
no
no, oh
dunk
no,
contest has
no
ever
way.
been better. Get out of here with 2002. Fuck no. It was one dude, and he never did some of the crazy stuff these guys be doing. So, you know, nothing's ever going to top them. I just hope it's really good, and those two guys have some time. Now, the reason why I pick Obi Top is because Obi Top and Bear have some crazy dunks out there that I probably have seen before, but he should have the biggest package. He don't play no nothing. The other people do kind of play. That's the thing. Jalen Green's a starter. Juan Sky Anderson plays regularly for the Warriors, and Quarantine's a starter for the Magic. And if he's the one if he doesn't do well, it's okay. He wasn't injured for most of the season, anyways. At least in my opinion, he's injured for most of the season. So we'll see. What else is here? Yeah, that's about it.
It's pretty much. Yeah. So I got nothing else.
Tomorrow, no, don't forget tomorrow's the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I literally spent most of my money today buying these shoes and stuff. So y'all better find something to buy for yourselves. Um,
You spent you bought shoes.
yeah, I bought these dress shoes, new dress
Oh,
shoes. So I threw those other ones away. Threw them in the
I mean, you're
trash.
not poor. You're not
I am poor,
poor.
poor because I need to save my money, man. I can't be out here spending money, you people. I got school fees to pay, man.
I suppose. But
You suppose what is wrong with you? Ain't no suppose. That is the truth. I will be buying
yeah,
myself pizza for myself. I'm gonna be at work all Super Bowl.
I get.
Man,
Yeah, I guess. That is
You
true.
guess, man. You need to shut up, man.
What the fuck, bitch?
Yeah, you heard me, motherfucker. You said
What
I
the-
guess. You mean you better
So
do? That's what you better say.
I
You
mean,
better
duh,
do buy yourself a pizza.
duh, dum
You
dum. So
guys
that's
can
why
feed.
since you're gonna get your
Y'all
own,
got money. Y'all can feed yourselves. Y'all here?
exactly. So
Don't
that's what
ask
we're
her
gonna
for
feed
money. She'll
ourselves,
give you
and
money.
you can go ahead and have it and sit at your desk and eat your own ish.
Yeah, I'll make
You
sure. Yeah,
nerd.
I'm gonna be sure to get good stuff
So
too.
so when you see our stuff,
I'm gonna get
no
myself
picky.
24 pieces of hot chick or them chicken wings. Keep talking like that. Anyways.
Yes, yeah. So when you see our stuff, no takey.
Okay then. I ain't trying to come for y'all shit anyways. Y'all better
Good,
have money.
good. So now we know.
You better have money anyways. Y'all better be able to feed yourselves.
Of
Damn.
course. What is this?
I mean, I pay out money anyways. Y'all better be able to do something for
Okay,
yourselves.
okay. You act like you give us like $38,000, man. Come on now. Be a
I
little bit
give you
realistic here.
more on. I shouldn't be giving you guys anything, but I said okay. So
Bro. More threats. Damn, you got blasted.
what?
So
I don't threaten
if
anybody.
you're
I'm just
done trying to
watching.
cook me on stream, I
I'm not
guess we can
sure. I'm
end
just
this
watching my Bitcoin grow more and more.
So I guess with that being said, this has been another episode of the APF podcast, episode 140. It is the most phenomenal man that shot the system that will get his own food, aka the coach tomorrow.
It's your boy going for it. If you are poor, try and become not poor. There you go.
Wow, that's it.
I mean, look, watch the Super Bowl next tomorrow. Make sure you eat as much food as you can, and hopefully you don't. You're not in the food coma tomorrow morning and get fired from your job. So there you go. Yeah, that's it.
We out of here, bitch. Ah.
What the fuck?